Quick, like and subscribe, and the next royal jelly you use will give you a gifted mythic bee. Maybe. What is going on, everybody? I am back making another video in Bee Swarm Simulator. I love this game so much, and I've been grinding it a ton, and today we're going to be getting the final hive slot in the game for over 2 trillion honey. I've been saving up the past couple of days, and I am ready. Couple channel announcements. As you guys saw, I have a new YouTube banner that looks really nice. It looks even nicer on TV because it's a really big image, but desktop can only see a certain amount in the middle, and mobile can only see a smaller amount in the middle of that. But I do have a new YouTube banner, new profile picture coming. I'm getting new on-screen stuff, so I don't have to have these images blocking my honey and pollen, because these little images that I've had on my screen forever, nobody really likes them. They don't look the best. So I'm getting little pop-up things that'll be like right here and say like YouTube, Instagram, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, comment down below, Discord, you know, stuff like that. It'll just pop up and go away. It'll be out of the way. Maybe I'll have a little thing for my star code whenever I get a star code soon as well. I'm also getting a new intro and outro, the same person that made terabytes and kilos. So I know this is not what the video's about, but it relates to it. If you want to do good on YouTube, if you want to do good in Bee Swarm, you just kind of got to save up for the big stuff. You got to adapt and change whenever there's new stuff, when there's better stuff, when other people are doing different stuff that's working better. You just got to adapt and change. You can't stick to the same old stuff forever. If I just stuck to 59 slots forever because I was like, oh, I don't want to save up over 2 trillion honey, then I'll never get that 50th slot. But once I get that 50th slot, even though it was expensive, it was a good investment because it's always going to help me for the rest of the game forever. So let's go into the shop. 2,169,203,227,760 honey. Buy. And then the next slot is 6.4 trillion. If there's ever a 51st slot, it's 6.4 trillion. I know I'm a little bit late to this 50th slot video. There's actually people that have had 50th slot for like a year, like SD Mittens and Gummadin, but I've only been playing this game for a couple of months, and I can literally prove it if you go look at my Cub console. My little Cub buddy's only 2 months old. I literally been playing the game for a couple of months, and I have 50 slots, gummy boots, all kinds of stuff. I'm over 10 trillion honey badge. Over 10 trillion total honey. That's insane. We're actually getting close to the leaderboard. You need 19 trillion to be on the bottom of the leaderboard. I'm at 10. So I literally have like half of what a leaderboard player has. Once I'm at 20 trillion, I should pretty much be on the leaderboard, but it'll probably have gone up a little by then. It'll be like 22 trillion, so I just got to keep grinding and I'll eventually get there. But for today, I have my 50th hive slot. I don't really like having little rascal bee eggs and random stuff like that in my inventory, so let's just throw that down. I don't really want a rascal bee. I don't really need a basic egg either because I'm kind of on my last slot, so let's throw down a basic egg as well. And let's actually look at our bees. Right now, we should only have one gifted basic, but we have 2. Usually only need 1 for the 1.2x pollen multiplier, but I do have a single gifted basic bee. I have my gifted hasty for the movement speed, gifted looker for the critical power, gifted rad bee for the extra red pollen because I'm red. I don't have rascal though because it's red bomb, and you don't really make much from red bomb as a red bee, or as a red hive. You actually make a lot more from the flames and everything, so that's why I don't need these attackers or bombers or blue bees. I don't have bumblebee, don't have bucko, but I do have commander for the critical chance. You want commander no matter what hive you are. Demo is a bomber. Exhausted is buzz bomb. I don't really need that for blue. Fire, obviously I need more pollen from flames. This is extremely important for a red hive. Don't really need blue, don't really need tokens, don't really need attack. And then shocked bee is white pollen, don't really need that either. Obviously Riley bee for the red pollen and the extra boost. Baby bee, this is something that I could replace. There's actually only a couple things that I could replace in my hive right now. One of them is my gifted baby bee to take away the loot luck. Some people say I don't really need it, but everything else I absolutely have to have. The only thing that I could take away is my baby bee, and obviously my brand new basic that I just put there. Oh yeah, and my cobalt bee. But the only reason I don't get rid of cobalt is because the cobalt pulse and the crimson pulse, they activate each other. So my crimson pretty much has twice as good of a pulse if I have my cobalt. Plus, if I ever want to switch back over to blue, it's not good to get rid of gifted events because then you're going to have to use another star treat on it, and star treats cost 1,000 tickets, so I might as well just leave it there. It helps out my crimson, so 1 slot isn't that big of a deal. I don't want to really get rid of an event bee anyways. It's kind of sad, especially a gifted one, because I'm actually gonna have to use a star treat if I ever want to get it back. So let's go back and look at the rest of my bees. I'm showing you guys my hive as of now. This is my not level 50 hive. This is my 50 slot hive. I'm a red hive. This is what I've been running. So the only two things that are pretty much replaceable are this baby bee and the cobalt, but that's not too big of a deal. It's only 2 bees. The rest of my stuff is really good. I have a carpenter, obviously from the pollen from tools, and I do like to keep the baby bee because of the loot luck. I have diamond bee because of the convert rate. You always want that. I don't need demon because that's bomb, and then lion is attack. I have 4 musics. You always want to have 4 musics because you need 4 melody tokens. You need a bunch of focus tokens, and the token links themselves are really useful. Plus 25% pollen from bees. Never get rid of your music bees if you have 4 of them. Keep 4 music bees forever. Ninja bee, always gonna need because of the bee movement speed. The faster your bees move, the faster they like hit tokens on the ground and collect pollen. So ninja bee, really important to have that gifted. And then I have 9 shy bees and 10 spicies. I'm thinking of getting an 11th spicy and keeping 9 shies because I also already have the rad and the Riley. So technically I'm getting 11 red boost tokens, and I feel like that's enough to activate the Scorching Star consistently. I have 2 fuzzy bees because of the gifted ability Pollen Haze. My 10 spicy bees, obviously because I'm a red hive, that's why I have 9 shy, 10 spicy. I have a couple tadpoles for the baby love, vector bee for the mark duration, bear bee. Obviously you need all the events for their gifted bonuses because the event bee gifted bonuses are so good. 5% more pollen, like 5% more honey per pollen, 5% instant conversion. Like you gotta have all these gifted as well. So that's pretty much my hive. And the last thing that I am going to get in my hive is I'm going to transform this into a gifted shy bee. Just for now, I'm probably going to change it to a spicy later, but I want every single bee in my hive to be gifted just for this video. So we'll have 10 spicy, 10 shy. I'd say that looks pretty good. My shy bee is only level 3. How many treats do I have? I definitely need to level it up to 15 because all my bees are at least 15. Level 16 is where it starts getting extremely expensive. With the puppy bee, you can get a level 15 bee for 10 billion to go from level 14 to 15, but to go from level 15 to 16, it's 100 billion honey. So it definitely starts getting more and more expensive. We can actually make a level 16 bee right now. Let's buy 100 billion, and then we're gonna buy a couple extra 10 billions worth of treats. So that'd be 1 million treats and 10 million treats. All right, so we're gonna give this shy bee level 15, and then we can make something else level 16. And the slot where we're gonna have our windy bee is already level 16, and all of my spicies are already level 16 as well, and then a few other random things. So the next thing we're gonna get level 16, I'd have to say, is my carpenter, because aren't carpenters good to have high level? I think those are vectors. I'll make my vector level 16 as well. I'm gonna have an all level 16 hive soon, but yeah, I am now on 50 slots. It feels really good to not have to save up honey like that anymore. Literally all I have to do is level up my bees and get better mutations at this point. I'm actually gonna stay a red hive for a while because I want to wait for the new stuff to come out. There's a new red mythic bee coming soon that could be super overpowered, and there is the new elite scythe that is going to be the new in-game red pollen collector. There's also going to be a new in-game blue pollen collector, and he said a new in-game white pollen collector and a mixed one. So he wants to have an in-game item for all 4 of like the subclasses of hives, because people either go red, white, blue, or mixed. Right now my Riley bee quest, I'm at 186, so I need to get that number to 250. These quests are starting to get pretty hard. This one actually right now isn't that hard. This is one that I can complete very easily. We just got to kill some more scorpions. That's not too bad. I also need to work on my polar power more too, because your bees only have so much energy, and they use 1 energy every single time they attack or every single time they collect pollen from a field. So definitely need to get some more polar done, and I need to get some more Riley bee done. It just sucks that you can't speed run stuff like Riley and polar though, because sometimes you just get stuck with bad quests. Like the Riley and Bucko bee, sometimes you get stuck with the quests that are like 4,000 ability tokens, and then you gotta grind for hours and hours to get 4,000 ability tokens. It's not like you can just do that real quick. What's this next one gonna be? See? Almost 4,000 red ability tokens. I literally have to grind for hours and hours before I can do another quest. So I'm stuck stuck on like quest number 187 or something for like half the day now. It's so hard to speedrun this, but hopefully I can get 250 Riley quests done before the endgame red collector update. I probably will because I'm already almost at 200 and he hasn't even done a testing environment yet for the new items, and he said he's gonna have to do a testing environment for the new end games. So no boost today, also because it's like 3:30 right now and Mondo Chick doesn't come for another half an hour. I actually started this video like right after Mondo Chick despawned, and I also had a lot to talk about in this video anyways, so no matter what, it's still gonna be a long video. This is my Hive. Next video you see on this channel, most of my Hive will probably be level 16. I'll probably be even more overpowered. All of my amulets are also like really good. I have a really good diamond amulet for red. I have a pretty good stick bug. There's a few things that I could change, like my stick bug, not that good. I mean, it's diamond, but not that good. My moon amulet, I could have instant conversion on my moon amulet. That's what you really want. You can get 5% instant conversion like Gummadin has. That I want on my moon amulet, because to have a good supreme star amulet, you have to have double-digit instant conversion. So if you can literally get 5% instant conversion on a moon amulet, imagine that on top of the supreme star amulet. And supreme star amulets aren't even good without the instant conversion. So moon amulet's gonna have instant conversion. I definitely need that. I actually have a really good supreme ant amulet. I have extra pollen, critical chance, critical power, and then red and blue. I'd say that's pretty good for now. My shell amulet's only gold, but shell amulet is another one of those things you just can't speedrun. Like if you want a supreme shell amulet, the snail only spawns every few days, and you gotta kill the snail like 50 times or something to get a supreme amulet for some people. Probably even more for some people. Like, it's actually crazy. How is Mr. Mosquito still gaining so much? He's almost at 120 trillion. This is like a big gap in the leaderboard. How much has he made today? I've made almost 400 build today. Where is Mr. Mosquito at? It's weird how I never see him on the daily top, but he's always going up so much faster than everyone else. Ooh, also Rod passed McProsive. Congratulations, Rod. Even though Rod's not blue anymore. I mean red. He switched over to blue, but he was like level 17, 18 bees on a red Hive. So now that he's blue, he's gonna be even more overpowered. Rod is gonna catch up to Guala and Gummadin. I guarantee it. Rod has a lot of dedication. Even though Guala has level 19 bees, like Guala's actually insane. He should be number one. Him or Gummadin. I don't know. I also really like Ice and Rod. I'd talk to most of these people like in the Discord and stuff, so I can't really like pick sides, but why am I even talking about the leaderboard again? Oh yeah, I have 50 slots. That's the point of this video. I'll do a grind next video. I just wanted to show you guys the process of getting it and talk about my Hive a little, talk about the game a little, talk about my future channel changes a little bit. But now that we're all done talking, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoy watching me play Bee Swarm and you want to see more, like the video down below, subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.